Hello everybody, today is July 7th, 2023, and this is my experiment investing at least $1 per week in each of 40 different dividend stocks, investing at least $1 a day in each of 7 different monthly dividend stocks, investing $12 a day in 4 different ETFs, and investing $1 a day in a few different cryptocurrencies. You see this dotted white line, that's the start of the day, and you can see right here, it's kind of in an upward trend right now for the day. We look at the 1 week period, and we can see right here, it's still in a downward trend, it's red. We look at 1 month period, and the 1 month we can see right here, it's also in a downward trend. 3 month period, we can see still heavily in a downward trend. And we look at year to date, and we can see right here, January 6, 2023, first time invested in my life, and then down in a downward trend. Now, if we come down here and we look at how everything's doing, we can see Bitcoin's doing, not bad. Ethereum, XLM, still in an upward state. We have a bunch of other dividend stocks right here. A lot of them are in the green, not bad, doing pretty good. And then a lot of them are also in the red as well. The nice thing right here is we can see these ETFs, VEO, QQQ, JEPQ, and JEPP. You can see that they're all different because they are a different variety and they hold different stocks in them. JEPP's down, JEPQ is not totally down, but it's in the green. QQQ is way higher, well, not way higher, but higher than VOO. So they're doing differently. Now, the nice thing that did come in for the month of June, let me just come over here because I already pulled the report. So if I were to click on the little person, come over here to this gear menu, in this gear menu, we click on reports and statements. Under reports and statements, we click on brokerage. The June statement came in. So if I click on this, what shows up is here. And you can see right here for the month of June, I got $29.53 in dividends. Year to date, I have $74.34 that are paid in dividends. That's not bad since I only started in January. So it's doing pretty good, I would say, personally, in my own personal opinion. So that is that has come in. And if we come back over here, and if you're just joining me for the first time and you're seeing this for the first time, my plan and my long-term goal for what I am doing is I am planning to hold on and invest in dividends and be able to grow them so that when I retire, because I have to think of retirement now as I'm getting older, be able to have some sort of income at that time. So my goals is to buy and hold for the long term. Now, my first original goal was to buy a whole bunch of different dividend stocks and to get paid daily through the calendar year, which I'm still doing in a sense. So if I come over here, because I haven't given up on them, and we come over and click on the little person, click on this gear menu. On the gear menu, if we come over here to history, in history, we come over to dividends. What is nice and what has come in, which is going to pay me already, is JEPP and JEPQ are already declared their dividend payments because JEPP and JEPQ are dividend paying ETFs. So $10.24 for JEPP and $11.97 for JEPQ. Now, the same amount of money is invested in each one of those, as well as the same amount of money is invested in VOO. And VOO also paid me $5.29. So that is doing, I would say, very well for the fact that I don't have that much money in it. Now, I didn't have enough money, or I didn't have $2,000 in it because I was just wanted to put. I was doing $2,000 in each one of them. So, but when it was declared, you have to be in at a certain time point for them to declare how much you actually are in. So I have $2,098.52 currently in JEPQ, and then I'm investing $12 a day because I've already done all that. But I didn't get enough money in there to get the $2,000 in because I had put $400 in July 4th, but I had to have been in before they declared the July 7th, the dividend payment. So it only picking up a certain amount of income, and I'm guessing only about $1,000-something in for that declaration. So it's not the full $2,000, but the next payment for next month will probably be most likely bigger because I'm still investing $12 a day every single day. So that's the goals for those. QQQ will also probably pay a dividend payment. I don't know when they're going to declare theirs as well, but they also pay dividends as well. So we will see how QQQ does. Now, the one that's going to be interesting for next month that's coming up in August, but it's probably the end of August, is UAN. Now, UAN was a big, huge gamble. I know it says it's a 39% dividend, but if you look at the historical, you look at it for the long term, UAN is only going to most likely not pay a high dividend for quarter three. So, but we will see. They may. If they pay a 10% one, then I do have a decent amount of money in there. I have $2,000 and $2,363.93 currently in UAN. So we will see how much they actually pay of a dividend for that one. And we'll see how all these other ones do. Now, all these other ones I'm only putting in $1 a week in most of these. And also the main reason why I have finance and I'm heavily in finance is QQQ, and these other ones are not so heavily in finance. So I picked my individual ones for finance, which are all Main, SLRC, Gain, SLG, Good, and EFC, which pay monthly dividend payments. So if I come over here and look at EFC, and we scroll all the way to the bottom, the nice thing if you come over here and you do show all, and you click on dividends for history, you can see that it's been paying 43 cents from March, April, 72 cents, May, June, and even July. I'm already at $1.49, and it's paying monthly, and I only have $138.23 in here. That's very good for the way dividends goes. Now, don't chase dividend yields. They say that, and I agree with them, and I believe them because it means that it could go down. Now, the main reason why I'm only semi-investing, investing decently heavily in these is because they pay monthly, which if they're paying monthly, they're probably doing not bad. But do more research, do your own research on your own companies, and figure out what works for you. For SLG, you can see it is up, and SLG is also paying dividends, and they also pay a very high dividend. Now, this dividend yield, the main reason they say not to chase this dividend yield is if this price drops down, right? If the price goes down, the dividend percent goes up because the price is lower based on it. So don't just look at the dividend yield. Look at how much they're actually paying you per each stock that you have, and then look at how historically they have paid. Because if you look here, the stock's been going down and their payments have been going lower, and that's not if you're looking for long-term growth in that sense. You want this chart to be going up, paying up per quarter, paying more per their each dividend. So this percent is not something you should chase, because as the stock goes down, this percent goes up. So if a company has a huge dividend yield percentage, that's not the true amount. The true amount is how much they're actually paying you per each stock that you own, of the value of it. So don't just chase dividend yield. Look at the historical, because if you look at this only shows you 4 quarters. You're going to look more historical, look farther back in the past to really get an idea of how the company's doing. Now, how I am doing it for myself is I'm just looking at, okay, what are the last couple payments that they paid me? So they paid me April, May, June, and July, and they have been incrementing up, but in a sense based on how much money I have in it. No, it's not just growing on its own, because it's not just letting it sit there. I'm investing $1 a day every single day, so a daily buy Monday through Friday, because the stock trading is only open from Monday through Friday. The only one that's open for 24/7 are cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are open 24/7. But I had to pause all these because I'm testing a theory in a sense, because the laws are written very vaguely on tax loss harvesting, and I was forced to sell at least 3 of those cryptocurrencies. I also sold off 2 other ones, which those ones I should be able to get tax loss harvesting because I haven't been investing for the before 30 days, and also you can't be investing 30 days after in like type cryptocurrencies. So that is how that is playing out right now. If you enjoyed this content, thank you so much. Please feel free to smash the like button. It helps me out a lot. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. That also helps out this channel significantly. Brings in more viewers. Brings in more people. Help them to be able to get a little bit more educated to see what's going on. The thing is, if you're here and you're looking at this and you're afraid to even start investing just $1 a day, starting at some point and not worrying about timing the market or going in at some time, I feel is probably a very important step. I sat on the sidelines for a while looking at it, but if you're thinking about being a dividend investor and you're thinking about it, if you start now, then you can start getting paid dividends. But be aware of the tax implications for dividends. So if you stick it in an IRA account so that you're not given such heavily taxed on how things are going, or however you want to play it for the future, think of your future, because there's a lot of people out there that are suffering and suffering significantly when they think of retirement. Like I talked to older people that are in retirement. They're getting money from the Social Security. If you're getting money from Social Security, that counts as your income. And so if you have enough income, you get taxed on your Social Security that comes in because it counts as your income. Even though you've already paid taxes on it, putting it in, you get taxed on everything that comes in. So you have to be aware when you're older. My grandmother, who did her taxes, she did her taxes herself. All of a sudden, she had to pay taxes because she's retired. She's old. She's in her 90s, but she still has to pay taxes. So something to think about. If you enjoy this content, again, thank you so much. Please smash the like button. If you leave a comment for me, and if you haven't already, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay as well. Come back once a week, once a month. Check out how I'm doing. Thank you so much for being here, and you all have a wonderful rest of your day.